Oh yeah, here we go. See, this is what I just need. I just need simple. I just need a simple chocolate donut of some sort. Those ones are kind of pretty. They've got white on them too.
What is going on, Adventure Nation? Obviously, our engine troubles continue, but in this video, we continue to make lemonade out of lemons. This is TME with Paul and Lorena. Okay, there are some parts I need to take off of this engine so that when the new one comes in, we've got them ready to go. There's two different types of blocks that you can get when you're having a rebuilt engine. There's a short block and a long block. And a short block means that it doesn't have the heads on it. It's just the regular part of the motor. It's got all of your crank and pistons and all that kind of stuff in it, but it does not have the heads. The one we're getting is a long block, which includes these heads. And the reason we did that is because these heads were just an absolute mess and we'd have to rebuild these entire things. All of the cam races and stuff were completely torched, so no sense of even messing with that. We're just going with a long block. But there are some things like the intake obviously is already off. That was off before we took it out of the car, or before we took it out of the RV. But we're going to use the exhaust manifolds off of this thing. We'll obviously use the pan off of this and a few other parts. And I'm going to start taking some of that off so that when the other engine comes in, the mechanics are ready to go. I'm going to start with actually getting new studs on the motor, because these are either stripped as they came off or they got bent as they were coming off. Everything on this, because it's old, is rusted and was really difficult getting them off. So we either stripped things or broke things or a myriad of other issues as it came apart. So there's going to be some of those things that I need to replace. So getting those studs off, that's one of those things. And then pulling the manifold shouldn't be too bad. I've been soaking these bolts for the last several days, every single day, giving them a couple of little sprays of penetrating oil to try and get them to loosen up. So hopefully those will come off pretty easy. But I know these studs we're gonna have a hard time with, so I'm gonna try initially the old 2-nut trick where you put 2 nuts up against each other to use them to rotate the stud off, and hopefully that'll work, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. One of the first things I wanna show you though is this little buddy of mine that showed up over here on the fence on the morning that Lorena was coming back into town. So check this out. I was just getting ready to make some breakfast. I actually have some cereal. Lorena's not here, so cereal it is, but you gotta check this out. Check this guy out on the wall right there. Hey dude, what's happening? That is awesome. There's a dragon on the wall. How cool is that? Pretty cool, right? I thought it was kind of neat. And I didn't expect it. I was sitting there, all of a sudden heard something on the fence, and there he was. Later that day, I went back downtown and picked Lorena up. Lorena is back in town. Lorena is back in town. We're just kicking back down at the Malecon, watching the sunset. Check that out. Just absolutely gorgeous night. Pelicans are searching for food, doing their dive bombing, and it's just gorgeous out. How's it feel to be back home?
Nice. I know what you mean by back home, but well, sure.
You went back home and now you're back home.
I know, that's weird.
our temporary home anyways.
You're missing the sunset.
I'm missing the sunset? No, it's just a few seconds and it'll be gone, but absolutely gorgeous. Check it out. We weren't gonna film today, but Lorena and I are out at Office Max picking up a few things. We have to ship back our Starlink, and so we came out to find boxes. Couldn't find boxes, but look at this. The guys, they went back into the warehouse here to find a box that would work for us. 15 pesos, so like 50 cents, 75 cents, something like that. It's pretty cool. Really nice of them. That was very cool from the folks at Office Max. So they didn't have a box that would fit. Lori said, do you maybe have something in the warehouse? And they said, yeah, I'll go check. And they did, and now it works. So we can get our Starlink sent back because it had quit working, and we need to ship the old one back because the new one is up and running. So that's kind of nice. Now we don't have to worry about internet service. That sucked for a few weeks.
Wow. It's funny because within the last few days, a lot of things that were wrong or they have broken, they have gotten fixed.
Yeah, we've gotten some stuff
Like the
fixed.
door handle, the water pump, we just received it and install it immediately. Now the Starlink, we have the new one, returning the old one.
Yeah, so we're making ground again.
Yay! Feeling normal again.
Getting just a little bit of normalcy, yeah, because things are starting to work again. We have arrived here at DHL, and now we're gonna ship this Starlink. You ready? Waiting for me? All right, DHL took a long time.
A long time.
Probably half hour in there, and now we're here at the lay. That's what we're talking about with lay, you bunch of... Anyways,
What?
what's that?
I was thinking about the Hawaiian lakes. What were you thinking about?
I don't know. And we're gonna stop in here because they have some of the vegan stuff that we like, vegetarian stuff that we like, so we're gonna check it out. And who knows
Now,
what we'll find.
this is not my favorite stuff, I'm honest with you, but like Paul said, they have some specific stuff that we like. from
Yes, this is highly processed junk that we probably shouldn't eat, but
there. Yeah.
but we
this
like
store
it.
always
Every
smells
now-
like meat.
It does. Yeah,
Like
it does.
a butcher
It absolutely does.
store.
Okay, that took almost no time at all. And this watermelon here was what? How much was it? 35 pesos?
Yeah. Less than $2.
Less than $2 for this watermelon. This is a Tuesday, so that Tuesday and Wednesday thing that they do specials on
all Mexico.
produce. All of
Yeah,
Mexico
all
does it.
Mexico.
But yeah, you can't beat that for a watermelon. That's awesome. So I'm looking forward to that later on. And now I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing?
Next up, last grocery store, and then we can go and have
Have a drink at the beach.
a water.
All right.
at the beach.
One more quick stop at Chadawi, another grocery store.
Now this is one of our favorite stores because
Yes.
it has a little bit of everything, local stuff, but also has some import stuff.
Yes. And I have a hard time saying Chedraui. It is a tough one for me. Are we getting a bunch of stuff here, or?
Yes, and we're ready with our bags.
Oh.
Because there's no bags here.
Oh, so this is going to take a while. I'm going to grab some Dr. Pepper while we're here too. I might try that new blueberry or blackberry flavor. No?
There's a blackberry?
Something like that. Blackberry or blueberry. I can't remember what it is.
There's one that you tried. I think it was the licorice one you didn't like.
Yeah, there was one I did not like, but I think I'm going to try the other one. These stores always just blow my mind because they've got all that. They've got appliances. You can get fish tacos. You can get all kinds of other tacos. You can buy toys. You can buy
Like cafe.
cinnamon rolls. You can get a bicycle. It's just crazy. I guess it's like Super Walmart, right?
I would say so.
You can definitely tell they're catering to the gringos here because they have a beer station, not a cerveza station. This is the pastries, postres, and they just have a ton. And you come in here and you grab your little tray and you can get any little pastry that you want. I know Lorena is going to be grabbing something from in here, but here's the way you do it. She's got her tray.
When you come for your pastries in Mexico, any grocery store, you need to come to the counter and get basically a tray, one comes so you can just pick your stuff. So you can go with your hand and just grab it.
Well, I wasn't going to use my hands. I was going to use my teeth.
Oh, even worse.
All right, what are we getting in here, Lori? Of course, some kind of croissant.
I always do the test.
Don't play with your food, Lori.
You can tell the fresh ones.
All right.
How you press them and how fluffy they are.
I need something with chocolate in it. I don't know. Apple stuff is always good. These are always good. I don't know what those are, but they're always usually good.
They're good. There's large ones around the corner.
I need chocolate
here
stuff.
Is mini anything.
Mini biscuits. How about over here? Look at this stuff. Oh my goodness. So good. There's got to be chocolate stuff around here somewhere. I'm not seeing it though. Oh, that's got chocolate tips on it. That almost looks like a bear claw. This over here's got a chocolate tip on it as well. But I'm not seeing like a chocolate donut or anything like that. Man, no chocolate stuff. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Lori found another section over there. Maybe there's chocolate stuff over here. Oh, that's actually bread.
Yeah, so we can slice it
Oh, okay.
for a sandwich.
I'm not seeing any chocolate stuff.
Yeah, there should be chocolate stuff. There's chocolate donuts. I saw chocolate donuts.
I didn't see the chocolate donuts. Okay, here are some donuts here. So, oh yeah, here we go. See, this is what I just need. I just need simple. I just need a simple chocolate donut of some sort. Those ones are kind of pretty. They've got white on them too. I don't think that makes them taste any different, but oh, some more chocolate stuff over here. See, there we go. Now I'm in the chocolate section.
I know this is not what you asked for, but I know you like cinnamon.
Yeah, but I found chocolate, so I needed you to follow me. Head over this way. There you go. Keep going. See those donuts there? All right. Around the corner here. Around the corner. There we go. Down here. There we go. All right. Let me get you in here.
Of course you found them.
Yes. Just one of those. Yeah, just one. That's all I need. I mean, I need more than that, but one is all I need to pick up. One will do. Once you've picked out your stuff, you come over here to this counter and they'll bag it up and they put the monetary value on it so that you can get it rung up out front. This here should last us a couple of hours. It's supposed to be a couple of days, but probably a couple of hours. A week. Yeah, right. This store is just around the corner from us, and it's another one that's just beautiful inside. Really nice produce section. And because it's a Tuesday, the prices are really good. I, of course, grabbed a dozen Dr. Peppers, but I tried a couple of these dark berry as well. I don't know if those are the ones that are called blackberry in the US or not, but here it's called dark berry, so I'm gonna try that out. After getting our grocery shopping done, Lori and I decided to come down to the Malecon, go for a little drive, and do an afternoon beverage on the bay here. They've got these.
Never get to be under one of these palapas. They're always taken.
They're always taken, and we happen to get a parking spot right across the street, drop down, and they're all empty. So that's kind of nice. So we're just gonna kick back here and yeah, stare out at the ocean like we like to do.
And Paul is cheating Dr. Pepper with Pepsi.
I am cheating Dr. Pepper today. Dr. Pepper, you guys need to sponsor us so that I don't have to drink anything else ever again. I would do that. I would do that for you.
And then we just continued to explore our neighborhood. This is a place that we're going to be stuck for a little while, so we figured that we'd get out, wander around, and see the area around where we're staying. And it's actually pretty cool to be able to do that and get out and see the neighborhood.
That's pretty good timing. Oh, wow.
The Chris is just walking in, so literally just starting.
Well, that was kind of perfect timing.
Before going to Mass.
Yeah.
And then Paul thought he was going to burst into flames.
I felt a little hot when we were in there, but I did not burst into flames. If it was in English, I would have understood it. Oh yeah, we're not going down there. We're going to a different street.
I mean, we can go to the street.
No, we'll go down one more. We just need to make sure we don't get run over. Two more? Yep. All right, let's do it. Now, Lori and I have been trying to get out and walk at night, so this is one of our walks. We're just out wandering the neighborhood. We found a little, about 2-mile square route that we can do away from the RV. So we were trying to get out and do this a little bit more, which is kind of cool. It's kind of different for me anyways. I've never really lived in a city, so to be able to just have access to streets to go out and walk around, it's never been really something that I've had, not at least from where I was living. Obviously when we were in Vegas, we lived close to the close enough to the city to drive up there.
We were in the service, and we have the trails, the neighborhood trails.
Yeah.
We didn't really have like go out and see the businesses around.
Yeah, we weren't in the city. So this is really a different living experience for me. It's kind of cool. And when you get out and walk around like this, then you really get to know the area, and you get to see things that we didn't know were even here. Seeing these little restaurants and the little bars and places where you can get your scooter repaired. A ramen place. Yep. So it's been kind of neat to get out and just wander around.
Yeah. I'm not in forever.
What?
I'm just praying thing. But are things that you have to.
And we know to make the right on our street because of the PEMEX. This is our little landmark for us. Guardia Nacional. And the right down our street. And like most local places here, you got a taco stand in the corner. There are little restaurants and taco stands, and oh, beautiful bougainvillea, right? Or what kind of flowers are those? Those are beautiful. All these little neighborhoods have little restaurants in them. They have obviously OXXOs and Sixes, which are the convenience stores.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, they're like 7-Elevens. And then these little neighborhoods also have ice cream shops everywhere. What you have to be careful of are things like this, where you walk along the fence and the dog scares the heck out of you, which happened to us the other night.
Many times.
It takes away your breath sometimes when the dogs come running out and you're not expecting it.
There's a
Nicely trimmed hedge there. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, and that's it. That's our neighborhood, and that's it for this video. So we will see you in the next one.